Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing a tutorial of how we, Bottom Shelf Entertainment, do our power hours and how we edit it, how do we export them, how do we upload them without copyright issues. So hopefully maybe that can help you guys or whoever's watching this of how they can make their own power hours and upload them to YouTube without having different issues. And I'm going to be going over 4 steps for this tutorial today, and the 4 steps are song gathering, the song selection, the copyright checking, which is the one that takes the most effort, and the final editing. And throughout this tutorial, I'll be showing the programs, websites, all the ins and outs of kind of what we do on our end, and hopefully that can make it easier for you guys when you do your own power hours, or so you have less research. So the first step, song gathering. Always what we do is, I'll just open it right now, is use Spotify. Spotify is the main platform Nathan and myself use for song gathering. So as you can see, this was the playlist that we actually used for the 2016 to 2020 Power Hour. And on here, as you can see, we actually have, with my cursor, 216 songs total on this Power Hour. So when we make these, we don't immediately jump to 60 songs. We always get more than what you need. And the reason behind this, as you'll see in step 3, is the copyright issues. Is you want to make sure you have a big enough surplus of songs that you can basically replace blocked songs through copyright with extra ones you basically already gathered. For song selection, Nathan actually created up a spreadsheet that we used for the 2016 to 2020 Power Hour. In the M column is tempo. And that's what we use for the tempo of each song to decide maybe what song should go after which song. So similar tempos together so it almost flows well. You can do anything, even in this spreadsheet we have energy, danceability. So if you shoot for something different, you can maybe try to flow the different energies together or flow different danceabilities. Or maybe you want all your songs in your power hour to be straight up danceable. This allows you to do it. This spreadsheet that we created for the last power hour worked out really well for what we wanted. And you may be wondering exactly how we created this, but Nathan has a specific website. You can export Spotify playlist and it gives you all this information for you. And there's multiple websites out there. You can just choose one, whatever you'd like, and that's pretty much it. So once we've converted this spreadsheet to what we want, or maybe the 60 songs we're looking at doing and maybe the order, that's when we start to go to YouTube, grab the music videos, and export the songs. And when we go to YouTube, grab your music videos, a website that we like to use is this one. There's probably hundreds and thousands of websites that can export YouTube videos for you. This is just one of them that we use because this one has never given me any issues. There's no viruses that came with it, and it was just super helpful for exporting a lot of videos in one day. Because there's some websites we use where they only limited you to a couple, but when I make a power hour, I'd like to do 15 songs a day maybe, or selecting them. Once you have all the songs downloaded from this website and onto your computer, the editing software that we like to use for power hours is Premiere. So this is just a one I just did really quickly before this video started. 5 quick easy songs I just threw up on here, took a minute from each, download them from that one website, and have them laid out back and forth like this. So I can easily see when I scroll out exactly how many songs I have in this power hour, especially once you get 60 songs in here. Easy. But for right now, for step 3, my goal is to crank these iterations out as fast as possible for the power hours, because I don't want to spend all the time editing it when I have a lot of songs blocked. So the first step in step 3, which is the copyright checking, is to import all your 60 songs in the order you want them. Hypothetically speaking, if I create all 60 songs in here and export it, what I do is just do File in the top left-hand corner, Export Media, or Control M is a shortcut. And something that's important to you for power hours is some of these settings that you need to make sure you export your video at high settings. So first things is the format, H.264. That may not seem like much, but you need to make sure it's on this setting because that's like HD. That's 1080. That's something recently we started doing, is making sure, as you can see in the basic video settings down here, of that our video is going to be exporting at a 1080. Additionally, make sure you're using maximum render quality as well for your video. Just helps it out a little bit more. And when you scroll down in this video tab, render at maximum depth. Make sure that's checked as well, because each video has a different setting, and allowing this rendering at maximum depth, it almost creates it a better quality for the final export. And then you can basically change your output name and location here. Doesn't really matter, wherever you want. That's where you get to choose a file path. And then once you're done, you just click export, you wait. But I have already uploaded it, done tests. So what happened is I actually just uploaded it, and as you can see here, the restrictions says copyright claim, which that almost always happens with Power Hours. But I chose this unlisted, but the issue is it would say blocked if it was blocked. So thankfully the 5 songs I actually chose as tests were all good. Those songs are good to use, and my video doesn't get blocked, or I don't get any copyright strikes. Back when we made our first Power Hour, as you can see here, the 80s Power Hour, which was the first one we created, is down below where it says partially blocked, the one right below that says blocked. So this was like, as you see, only 32 views before it got blocked due to copyright issues. And this is probably what many of you who clicked on the video wanted to learn about, is how to get around this blocked scenario. And what you have to do is you click on your copyright claims and click see details. Once you do that, then wait for it to load, and once it loads, oh, here it is. What it does is it goes through every single song and it shows the impact on the video. So this is what you want to shoot for. When it says video cannot be monetized, ad revenue paid to copyright owner, that means you're good. That means no matter what you do, like, you can have this video up on YouTube, it's just you won't make money off of it, but that's literally how Power Hours will work. So what you do is you scroll down and boom, right there, you can see this song, Come On Eileen, and that song cannot be seen or monetized. When you have the impact on the video saying cannot be seen, that's the red flag, and basically that is one of the songs that you'll have to go back and adjust and change. Here's another one. We Built This City. This is another song that cannot be seen or monetized. And so Come On Eileen and We Built This City, both those were ones I had to change for the final iteration. And that is why it's important to always have more of a backlog of songs. Some of you may get this, which means it's partially blocked. And that's always hit or miss because it depends where it's partially blocked in. That means it's, for the most part, public, but there's some countries where it cannot be seen in. So if you go to see details and you do view details of where it says partially blocked in the center here, and then I can view all 4 blocked territories. As you can see, the 4 blocked territories are Syria, Cuba, Iran, and North Korea. Which it kind of sucks for those countries. Sorry if we have any viewers from there, but for right now, those are the 4 that cannot be seen in this video. So this is where step 3 comes in handy. It's just always when we first do our first iterations for Power Hours, we choose our 60 songs. Normally what happens is about maybe 20 out of those 60 songs are blocked. And then what we have to do is, once we figure out they're blocked by doing the test upload, is going back to the drawing board, switching them out for other similar tempoed songs, which is kind of what we do, and then re-upload it again, and then maybe 10 of those previously 20 blocked songs are still blocked. And then we just keep on doing shuffling and shuffling through songs until it works. Once you've uploaded it and then no more songs are blocked, then what you have to do is go back here to the drawing board, where you have all 60 songs lined up, and this is where you do the editing phase. Because now you know, hey, I can edit this whole Power Hour and upload it and not have to waste any time on editing to change any songs. And this editing phase is super easy. You can basically do whatever you want is transitions to songs. What we like to do is we like to fade them a little bit with the crack of a can. You can get crack of a can with anywhere. You can make your own. That's honestly all up to you. Do an intro, outro. Up to you. We just have our way we do it. And the whole purpose of the video is because we got many comments stated of so many different people contacting us about, hey, how do you do it? There's so many copyright issues, and I'm just here to help you guys out of having a good video to look to as a resource to not only do copyright issues, but also like how to edit it, what softwares we use, and everything. But this pretty much concludes the whole tutorial. It's not super long, it's kind of straightforward. It's a lot of trial and error in the end of it. So I honestly hope this video was a help for you. But if you could, please give a like and subscribe, because that really helps us out, and we can't get monetized for any of the power hours, so everything else we do can be monetized. So all the support and help is greatly appreciated. And with that being said, we see you next time for the next power hour. See ya.